Every weekend I shoot and upload a YouTube video, or at least I try to, while working as a freelancer for the rest of the days. And I don't have time to overthink every little thing. So today I'm going to walk you through exactly how I shoot my videos, from the first idea all the way to hitting upload. Now, for me, everything starts with the idea. Throughout the week, whenever something hits me, whether it's a tech observation, a filmmaking tip, or just something that I'm passionate about, I write it down in my notes app or Notion. By the end of the week, I go back, skim through those ideas, and ask myself which one feels the most exciting to shoot right now. And that's usually the one I go with. Then I create a simple outline, just bullet points of what I want to talk about. I'm not scripting word to word because I want to sound natural on camera, but I do plan enough so that I'm not just rambling in front of the camera. I usually shoot on the weekends when I have the most uninterrupted time. I try to keep it as efficient as possible. I pick one spot, like you can see, set up my camera, lights and mic, and just press record. For the A-roll, which is the part where I'm talking to the camera, which I am doing right now, I usually don't stress over mistakes. If I mess up, I just pause, take a break, and start the sentence again. And I do a lot of cleanup while I am editing. After I'm done shooting the main talking head part, which is the A-roll, I usually go about and shoot the B-roll. Shots of me using different kinds of gear, me typing on the laptop, or whatever that suits that particular video. And this usually takes me around 1 to 2 hours depending on the length of the video and the variety of shots. But I'm not trying to shoot a film here, just something that makes the edit feel smoother and dynamic. Now sometimes I do feel enthusiastic and try to get shots that are unique, shots that try to convey a sort of an emotion. Now this is something that I try most of the times, but it requires a lot of planning. If I have time on my hands, then I'll definitely go that extra mile. Then it's time for the edit, which is one of my most favorite parts when it comes to making videos. I use DaVinci Resolve for all my editing, and I have a very basic workflow. First, I cut out all the mistakes and filler. Then I add a bit of a background music, some effects, maybe sprinkle some B-roll on top of clips that are not that visually pleasing, and some zoom ins and crops to make the video visually interesting. I also reuse many of the assets, like my intro animation, which has been constant for quite a while now, fonts, and even music sometimes. So I'm not reinventing the wheel every week. And when it comes to color grading, I do have power grades that I've developed over time, which basically act like LUTs. But the only difference is that you can completely change the look and feel of a shot by changing a few settings here and there, which you cannot if you directly apply a LUT to your footage. And I try to make sure that every shot looks the same, even if it is shot in different lighting. This helps the video to have a visual continuity. And if I feel like I want to experiment a bit or try something new, I use Enhancer, which is a tool that helps me recreate film looks for modern footage shot on modern cameras. Now, if you're someone who is too busy even setting up a project, you can also create project templates that directly apply all the settings that you usually use to that particular project file, and then you are good to go. And this saves up a lot of time. Now, once the edit is finalized, I export it, upload it to YouTube, and schedule it. And at the same time, I am working on the thumbnail and the title of the video as well. I keep my titles curiosity driven, like a question or a bold statement. And I try to keep my thumbnails clean and easy to read. And one of the most important things that I try to do is match the first few seconds in the video to the promise in the title so that people don't click away. And I'll usually post on a Sunday or a Monday. And once that is done, I start thinking about the next video. So that is how I shoot my YouTube videos every weekend, while trying to balance freelance work as well. It's not about being perfect. It's about having a process that you can actually stick to. Let me know what part of this whole content creation process do you struggle with the most, and I'd love to help. But anyways, that's pretty much it, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.